Good afternoon, Guyana. This is the Wake Up Guyana show. I am your host just for today, Tony from Mahaicony. You are listening to Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM and 99.5 FM. And I am your host, Tony from Mahaicony, on the Wake Up Guyana show. Today is Monday, January 18th, and the time is now 14:09. I am here Monday to Friday from 2 to 3 or from 14 hours to 15 hours. Let me go right to give you the phone numbers to call in to have our discussion today. Again, those numbers are 592-226-7453. The number to call is 226-7493. That's the landline. And to WhatsApp or SMS message us, the number is 592-622-2222. That number again to call to message us is 592-622-2222. And you're listening to the Wake Up Guyana show with your host, Tony from Mahaicony, sitting in for Mr. Gildari. And please continue to remember Mr. Gildari in your thoughts and prayers as he recovers from his minor surgery. So today we go to CARICOM General Insurance. CARICOM General Insurance, a better value for better protection. Get your ship and cargo covered with us today. CARICOM General Insurance Company, Inc., located at 121 Regent and Arnock Street. To better serve you, you can now purchase your insurance online from the comfort of your home. Telephone number 225-1787. That number again is 225-1787 or 269-0020. 269-0020. And again, you're listening to the Wake Up Guyana show with your host, Tony from Mahaicony. And you're listening to Kaieteur Radio 99.1 FM in Demerara and Essequibo and 99.5 in Berbice. So let's go to the headline news. Looking at yesterday newspapers, Kaieteur News. Yesterday, January 17th, the headline reads as follows. The ICJ only way for Guyana. Venezuela border controversy. We can't assume allies will leap into war for us, says Mr. Greenwich. The next headline news reads, Gas to Shore Project. International lawyer challenges President Ali to prove economic soundness and to release studies. Again, that headline is International Lawyer Challenges President Ali to prove economic soundness and release studies. And that international lawyer is no other than Dr. Melinda Jansky. Last but not least, looking at the headline news today again, health system can be overwhelmed if Brazil new COVID-19 strain spreads here in Guyana. This is from the health minister, says border remain closed. Again, that story is the health system can be overwhelmed if Brazil new COVID-19 strain spreads here in Guyana. Let's pray that that new virus will not spread here in Guyana. So far, we've been very fortunate. We've been very blessed. God has protected us. We have not been, our medical system has not been completely overwhelmed, but I'm sure it's had some challenges and some struggles. But thank God that we are still here. Last time we checked, last week, we saw a total of 170. 170 people died so far here in Guyana from the COVID virus. And we took we did some math and we found out that that number, 170 people that died, is less than 1% of our population. So let's thank God for sparing us. Some countries have it a lot more worse than we do. Another headline story here, another story found in Kaieteur News. This is Monday. Today, Monday, Kaieteur News, the Monday, January 18th. It says, Guyana should secure sliding scale for profit oil in Kaieteur, Kanji contracts. And the next headline says, call Exxon's bluff and demand renegotiation. Call Exxon's bluff and let's demand renegotiation. They, meaning Exxon, can't survive without Guyana. The great oil giant Exxon cannot survive without Guyana, according to Dr. Vincent Adams, former EPA head. So let's do this, Guyana. Let's call the Exxon bluff. It's like playing poker. If you remember when you play poker, sometimes you have a very bad hand, but you bluff the other participant as if you have something good going, but really, you're just bluffing your way out. So, Dr. Adams is putting it to us that Exxon doesn't have a good hand, and therefore we should call their bluff and demand a renegotiation of the oil contracts. That's a great story for discussion. Let me give you the phone numbers again to call. As you know, I love to get phone calls because I prefer to talk less and to listen more. But as you make your phone calls, I will ask that you limit your phone calls to a very brief and direct comments or question. Make it brief and a direct question. I do not want to cut anyone off. I want people to call, and I don't want to be rude and cut anyone off. We want as many calls as possible. So if you limit your comment and questions, we will get more callers. So again, that number again, if you want to discuss any of the news item I just read to you or any other item or concerns on your mind, the number to call is 226-7453. Again, 226-7453. WhatsApp message and SMS messages are 622-2222. 622-2222. So please make your phone calls right now so we can start off this Monday, January 18th, and have some really good discussion. Last Friday, we had some wonderful discussion. We had a number of callers called, and we made the hour went by pretty quickly, and I like it like that when it goes by quickly. And the number one topic on Friday was the death of that young lady, 26-year-old Christy Found, who died. We have a call coming in. Caller, go right ahead, please. 26-year-old. Go right ahead, sir. Caller, go right ahead with your question. Are you there, caller? Okay. We got the phone lines open. Please call. Again, that number to call is 226-7453. 226-7453. WhatsApp, SMS, 622-2222. And again, my name is Tony from Mahaicony, and you're listening to the Wake Up Guyana show on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM, Demerara and Essequibo, and 99.5 Berbice. Another story that we can discuss is on today's paper, Monday, January 18. Guyana has not blocked flights from the UK. Caller, go ahead with your question, please. Go ahead, caller, with your question or comment.
Hi. Yeah, good afternoon.
Good
Hello?
afternoon. Good afternoon.
Actually, what I wanted, right? This is a new government, new everything, and so on going place. But I would like to see our young lawyer take up challenges against the government form to help the low-class people who are working with the government, who also dealing with the governments like GPL, Guyana, because they are sending you some terrible bill prices that which you're not burning half, and there's no way you could go to. So if you get some law in this country, can stand up for the Guyanese people who's suffering. They send it to the public utility bill, that's of no use to the Guyanese people because they're fighting with what's going on.
Thank you
I want to hear a comment about it.
Thank you very much, sir. So the caller concern is the government need to do something for those that are disadvantaged, those who are struggling financially, especially during this time of COVID. We know a lot of people have lost their employment, income. Many also probably lost their mental health, and we're struggling. We're going through some difficult times, difficult days are ahead of us. And so if the government can feel the pain of the Guyanese people, if they can feel the burden, the struggles as they struggle to put food on their table, and we pray that the government will do something to reach out, do some more to reach out to help us. Someone is saying on Facebook is saying prayers are going out to Mr. Glendarry for continued speedy recovery from his health, and they miss Mr. Glendarry, and I miss him as well, and I can't wait for him to come back and resume his post. But I am Tony from Mahaicony, just for today, filling in for Mr. Glendarry. Continuing with our story, this story that we just mentioned about the government is allowing UK flights to continue to come in to Guyana. We pray that no one will bring that new virus here from the UK or anywhere, because we do not want our medical system to be overwhelmed. Some other way you can join us on Kaieteur Radio. You can join us by traditional radio, as I mentioned before, 99.1 FM in Demerara and Essequibo, 99.5 in Bordeaux. You can join us on our Facebook page, Kaieteur Radio. You can also join us on YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio live stream. Caller, go right ahead with your call, please.
Hello.
Go ahead with your call. Good afternoon.
I second that person that called with the GPL bill just now.
Go ahead, caller.
Yes, this was saying I'm second that person. I have the same problem with the GPL.
Yes.
So I would like them to check in with that.
Okay. Thank you, caller, for your call. So GPL, if you listen in, see what you can do to reduce the cost of electricity and power. People are struggling. People are having a difficult time doing this virus, this pandemic, to provide for their family, and they have a difficult time paying their bill to GPL. So thank you, both callers. Again, that number, callers, please, here's the number to call. Caller, go ahead with your question, please.
Thank you, both callers. Again, that number, callers, please.
Sir, please turn your radio down, please.
Hello?
Yes, can you please turn the radio down? I want to hear you.
Yeah,
Please turn your radio down.
This is Gildari station.
Yes, can you please turn your radio down?
I would like to say many thanks that I get a $25,000 yesterday.
Okay. You got it, 25,000 yesterday? Okay. All right, next. The phone line is open again. Please make your call, please. And that number again to reach us is 226-7453, 226-7453, and WhatsApp 622-2222. WhatsApp and SMS messages. Again, we're looking at another story here for discussion. Why are some persons not willing to accept that the police have solved the murders of the Henry cousins? And this is from page 9, one of the Peeping Tom article. He wants to know, why are some persons not willing to accept that the police have solved the murders of the Henry cousins? Callers, if you're listening to us, please give us your answer to this question. Caller, go ahead with your question, please. Go ahead with your question.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm calling on Spring Garden here. Hello?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I'm calling on Spring Garden. Since last year we calling to this guy, but people, and we getting water, where they cannot use the water. We calling, they ain't doing nothing up to now. I don't know why. We calling people gone into them, and the water is ready. You cannot use the water, and we have to still pay the bill. I want you to see what you do for us. Good, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We want to see what we can do to help the people in Spring Garden who is having trouble with the water flowing. If you're listening to us, any one of the relevant water companies, would you please see what you can do to help those people in Spring Garden regarding their issues with water? And caller, thank you for calling. Caller, go ahead with your question, please.
Regarding their
Hello?
issues
Yes.
with
Good afternoon, this is Gildari station.
Yes, good afternoon. Please turn your radio down.
Go
Kindly
ahead with your question, please.
turn your radio down. Please turn your radio down, sir, ma'am. Okay. All right. Let me remind you, callers, before you call, kindly turn your radio down, because what you have to say is important and I want to hear all of it. I don't want to miss any of it. So kindly turn your radio down before you make that call to us. Thank you. And speaking of call, here's the number to call. 226. Caller, go ahead with your question, please. Go ahead with your question.
Hello, yes. I would like to give my...
Caller, go ahead with your question, please.
Hello?
Go ahead. Yes.
Go ahead with your question.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon. Oh, God, someone.
The radio. Turn the radio. Please turn your radio. Please turn your radio down. Please. I can't hear you.
Turn the radio down a little bit.
Yes. Turn it all the way down so I can hear you.
Yes.
Go right ahead.
Yes, I would say I called already just now, but I
Yes.
didn't get to hear you too good.
Okay.
I was so thankful to the $25,000 we get at Pigeon Island yesterday.
Okay. Wonderful.
Pigeon Island Watching area. I'm thankful for it, right?
Yes.
But I say the government's supposed to give the poor people something more.
Okay.
Because the poor people, we have to say something. Somebody's talking to me here. I say that the government's supposed to give something more, right? Because
Yes.
I mean, we thankful for it. We thankful
Yes.
for it, right? But and then this I think that with the rob in the government, right? This, everybody's supposed to get equal,
Yes.
equal right in Guyana.
Yes.
That is what the people are doing with this. I is robbing Guyana people and poor people,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
But I'm thankful for it. But I say that the I think Guyana supposed to get something more for all the poor people, and they have
Yes.
to do something better is what they're doing.
Thank you.
Let them know people don't rob them.
Okay.
Right? Thank you.
Thank you for calling. So the caller concern is that she is grateful that she received her $25,000. However, she is putting it to us that 25,000, although she appreciated it very much, she believes that it's not enough to put food on the table for her and her family. So if the government and the relative authority is listening, please see if you can do some more for the poor and the disadvantaged. They appreciate your gesture for the 25,000, but it will not go a very long way when it comes to grocery. Again, you're listening to the Wake Up Guyana show on Kaieteur Radio 99.1, Demerara and Essequibo, 99.5 in Barbies, and I am your host, Tony from Mahaicony. Someone on Facebook wants to know what time is the Wake Up Guyana show. It's Monday through Friday, and it's from 1400 hours to 1500 hours for just 1 hour. So Monday to Friday from 2 to 3. Okay, going back to this newspaper article, we're looking at coronavirus, the real facts about COVID-19 vaccines that you should know. And this is on Sunday, January 17, in the Kaieteur newspapers. For questions for discussion, I would like to put to the audience and the listeners, how many of you are planning to take the vaccine? Are you going to take the vaccine? I want to hear from you. Are you not going to take the vaccine? I want to hear also from you. And if you are undecided whether or not you're going to take the vaccine, I also want to hear from you as well. I can tell you my personal position as of today. It may change tomorrow, but I am still undecided whether I will take the vaccine. However, I do encourage everyone to take the vaccine. But as far as for me, I am still undecided. some other ways to listen to our to join us on Kaieteur Radio. So we have MyTuner. You can listen to us on MyTuner app, or Radio Garden app, or Go Loud app. You can also go to Kaieteur website, www.kaieteur.online radio. And we have a lot of... Carla, go ahead with your question, please. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. I call back right here.
Yes.
I want to give sympathy to the 26-year girl that in the fire
Yes.
at Diamond.
Yes.
I give the family and the whole family my sympathy. Right? To the
Yes.
girl, the 26-year girl that was in the fire.
Yes.
I give the family my sympathy.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you so much, Carla. And I'm so glad that you brought that topic up. That topic on Friday was a very hot topic. And over the weekend, everywhere I went, people continue to talk about the story of Christy Found, who died in a fire in her home, in her room, and was trapped in her house and in her room. And that story has touched quite a bit of people. We had some excellent suggestions from our callers and listeners that mentioned that three things that every home should have, and let's get these three things so we can remember Christy. Christy died, but we can live if we do these three things. One is have a smoke alarm. Every home should have smoke alarms in the home. Speaking about smoke alarms, I had a caller on Friday who mentioned that he was not able to afford a smoke alarm for his home. So I would like to say to that caller that if he is listening, I have one smoke alarm that I would love to donate to you, since you cannot afford it. I don't have more than one, I just have one. But everyone should have not just one smoke alarm, but several smoke alarms. So that was one of the suggestions, have smoke alarms in our home. Another suggestion was have a fire extinguisher in our home. Fire extinguisher in our home. So what the smoke alarm does, it alerts us that there's smoke, that there's fire. And what the fire extinguisher does, it helps us. Caller, go ahead with your question. Okay. We have a free line again. That number is, to reach us, is 226-7453. 226-7453. Caller, go ahead with your question, please. Comment. Go ahead with your question. Please turn your radio down, please, caller. Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down, please.
Turn the radio down?
Yes, turn the radio all the way down so I can hear you.
Wait.
Turn the radio down, please. Okay, caller, you can call back if you once you get your radio down. You please call back. The number again is 226-7453, 226-7453, 622-2222. Please remind you, when you call, please turn your radio all the way down so I can hear your question. Okay, thank you. Continuing with our question. Are you planning to get the COVID-19 vaccine, or are you not going to get it? I would like to hear from you. Or are you undecided? I have a call. Go ahead with your call, please.
Yeah, good
Good afternoon.
I want to request this to you, and it's a very serious problem.
Okay.
So I went into a Chinese this not too long, like an hour ago, in Moripong.
Okay.
I went and bought some like umbrella and one two things I look around for in the store. But
Yes.
while I was looking around, the Chinese is red, 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 red. His face like feverish.
Okay.
Started to cough and cough and cough and get in a heavy blowing. Then I see he cough like a junk of coal and spit in something next to his foot where he doing his cashing. With like if somebody go and purchase something
Okay.
and he spit there. So I was looking at him, but I really need an umbrella at the same time after I jump out the bus. So I turned to that store right near the road corner.
Okay.
Apparently, like this Chinese having this corona.
Okay. Well, we don't know the
someone
we don't know the for fact because we don't have any medical evidence in terms.
But you know, as I give you this, I call into you.
Yes.
You could have sent or tried to get a team to just investigate. What
Okay.
I'm saying, sir, sometimes customers go in there and he have it and
Yes.
spread because he even doesn't having a mouthpiece mask or
Okay.
nothing to avoid. So please,
Yes. Thank you very much for
yes,
calling.
do it right because
Yes.
I was scared and I
Okay.
just buy the envelope very quickly and I walk away.
Okay. Good. Thank you. And I hope you're safe and you didn't get anything
Okay,
from
baby.
him. Okay. You
have
have a
rest.
nice day. We're going back to the phone lines. Lots of calls coming in. That number to reach us again is 226-7453, 226-7453, and 622-2222, WhatsApp and SMS messages. Again, you're listening to the Wake Up Guyana show with your host, Tony from Mahaicony. Just for today, I'm sitting in for Mr. Gil Dari. Caller, go ahead with your question or comment, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I call and concern the person with GPL. I side with them also because GPL is just ripping you off.
Okay.
Also, Guyana,
Okay.
right? And the next thing, the police, they're taking too much bribe. They got to take less,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
I mean, they're killing people. People now struggling for a meal,
Yes.
and the bribe that they're taking is too much. You don't think so?
I'm listening to you.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
think they're taking too much. They got to
Okay.
be, I mean, some people do something wrong. Tell them, well, next time be careful. You know, it's not
Yes.
everything. Okay, come, you got to go to the station, you got to get locked up or pay me. No,
Okay.
that's not right.
So let me ask you a question then, caller. You're saying that you do not, correct me, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but are you saying it's okay for them to take the bribe, but do not take too much bribe? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just kidding. They're killing poor people, man. They just, okay, if they pull you in,
Okay.
come, you got to go into the lockup.
Yes.
And first thing, you were scared because you don't want to get locked up. So
Yes.
what you have to do now is a 5,000 bail.
Yes.
Then when you're gone, they draw the money, they take it, you lose it. You
Okay.
don't know how hard you work for your money.
Yes, sir. Well,
Right?
yes, sir. Thank you for calling in. We got lots of calls coming in. The phone is ringing off the hook, and the number again to call is 226-7453, 226-7453, 622-2222, WhatsApp and SMS message. That story again. The caller also mentioned GWI and GPL. GPL, I don't know. It sounds like they get. Caller, go ahead with your question. Go ahead with your question. Comment.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead with your question or your comment.
I'm 9 years old, right?
Yes.
And I live in Pigeon Island. My grandma, my grandfather are really sickly.
Okay.
And my grandfather, he have one hand, and my grandma, she have cancer. And I wish to somebody to help us on this here. Please help us on here. Please, I'm calling here to talk that let somebody help us.
Okay. And what is your name and your number?
My name is Amaya, Amaya, Green, Green, and my number
Yes.
my number. You can call on my gramophone. I don't have
Okay.
692-4898.
Okay, let me repeat that number just to make sure I
Six.
got it. Okay, 692-4898.
Yeah.
692-4898.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for calling, and I will see what we could, if there's other callers might be able to assist you. We don't know, but thank you for calling, and I pray that God will send someone that will able to provide and take care of you and your grandparents. And at 9 years old, you should not have to have such a burden at 9 years old. You're supposed to be playing with dolls and having a good, wonderful time and not have any stress. All your meals should be provided, room and board should be provided, and just focus on getting your school. So my heart goes out to you that you have to deal with such difficulty at such a young age. Okay? Thank you for calling and keep calling,
Thank you.
okay? Have a nice day. Well, callers, this is one of the reasons I do this show. I enjoy it. I hear some heart wrenching story on this program. Can you believe it? Can you believe at 9 years old that you have the burden of the world on you? So, as you can hear, listeners, this virus is not just affecting adults, it is affecting everyone, even the young kids at 9 years old. Oh, how it pains my heart to hear the burden in her voice, to hear the heartache that she feels at such a young age. Listeners, we need help. The Guyanese people need help. We thank the government for the 25,000 that they're providing, but as a previous caller mentioned, that is not enough. And as this young lady so eloquently described, that the 25,000, though they will be grateful for it, it will not go a long way. Caller, go ahead with your question or comment, please. Okay, the phone lines is open, so please provide your calls as the number is there. Let's remind you about CARICOM General Insurance. CARICOM General Insurance is a better value for better protection. Get your ship and cargo covered with us today. CARICOM General Insurance Company, Inc. at 121 Regent and Ornock Street. To better serve you, you can now purchase your insurance online from the comfort of your home. That telephone number is 225-1787, 225-1787, or 269-0020, 269-0020. Today is January 18th. The time is now 14:48. You are listening to the Wake Up Guyana show with Tony from Mahaicony on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM in Demerara and Essequibo, and 99.5 in Berbice. Let's go back to the phones, callers. The number to reach us is 226-7453, 226-7453, 622-2222. Caller, go right ahead with your question or comment, please. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'd like to make a comment. The caller just called, right?
Yes.
And he talked about the Chinese place, about the mass and how you say and how you cough or whatsoever.
Yes.
Did you take the direction where the Chinese shop is?
Actually, I did not.
Well, that you're supposed to do because
Yes.
and send somebody there.
Okay.
That's the mistake you make.
Okay. Did you get the name of the place?
No,
To
I'm
help me?
calling
Okay.
from Corriverton here.
Okay. I am.
Still in Barbies.
I stand corrected. I apologize, and you're absolutely correct. I should have been more responsible and take the name and location of that place. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay,
I
thank
need
you.
all the constructive feedback like you just gave me, sir. So please, listeners, I want you to do exactly what this caller just did, to give me constructive feedback, because I want to get better. I want to get good. As you know, I only have 7 hours on the radio in my entire life. So I am brand new. I did not go to journalism school or radio school. And so you are my student and you are my school. So you help me as I try to be a good student. So please continue to give me good constructive feedback like that. And yes, again, I apologize. I dropped the ball by not taking the detailed information of that location. Again, you're listening to the Wake Up Guyana show with yours truly. Go ahead, caller, with your question or comment.
Yeah, Mr. Tony.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, like the comment what the person just said, you know.
Yes.
If the same individual who went by the Chinese and purchased the umbrella with the coffin, if she could give you a call and mention the Chinese name or the
Yes.
thing, they will be happy.
That's an excellent suggestion, sir. So,
I will be happy at listening to the program, yeah, but this is first time I'm calling.
okay, thank you for calling. A first-time caller. That makes me feel proud.
First time caller.
Thank you. And thanks.
If the person, if the lady who
Yes.
went by the Chinese and purchased his umbrella,
Yes.
if she listening up to now,
Yes.
I will like she to give you a call and
Yes.
mention the name
Yes.
of the place.
You are a wonderful teacher, sir. You just gave me a excellent idea. So, caller, as you've heard, please, if you're still listening, which I know you are,
Yeah.
please call us back and give us more detailed location of that place. Thank you, caller.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, thanks a lot, Mr. Tony.
Okay.
All right.
You have a nice day, sir.
Yeah, I put your number back in my radio now.
Okay. Very good. And you are
Yeah. That's when anytime you make a call, you ain't supposed to mention tone on your radio.
Yes.
You think that you get loud and think there. All right, Mr. Tony.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. You have a good afternoon. Thank you. You're a good teacher, so you hear it for yourself there, callers. Before you get on the radio, please turn your radio down so I can hear you. So we're looking at 1452 right now here in Guyana in the beautiful Kaieteur radio studio. I am yours truly. Caller, go ahead with your question or comment, please. Go ahead with your question or comment, please. Okay. We have a phone line open. Let me give you that number again. Lots of calls coming in. We love the calls coming in. So here's the numbers to keep calling. 226-7453. 226-7453. 622-2222. 622-2222. WhatsApp or SMS Messenger. And again, you are listening to Kaieteur Radio 99.1 FM Radio Demerara and Essequibo, and also 99.5 in Berbice. And you're listening to Go ahead with your call, with your question, caller, or comment.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Kaieteur News.
Yes, you on the Wake Up Guyana show. Go ahead with your comments or question, please.
My brother,
Yes.
I would like to take the COVID-19 test injection, right?
Yes.
Because I am 78 years of age
Okay.
and I am blind.
Okay.
And my eyes, my eyes is not working well.
Okay.
And I want to help the Guyanese people
Okay.
through my good friend Leonard. I forget his name.
Gildari. Leonard is fine. You're 78. You can call him Leonard. You're 78.
No, the bigger boss. The bigger boss.
The big fish. You mean Mr. Glenn Lal?
Oh man, that is a gentleman of the fire.
Yes, the big fish. Okay.
And this is the thing. When I take the test, whether I die or not,
Yes.
it will be benefit for the young Guyanese people if to take it or not to take it.
Yes.
I'm willing to go anytime.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. And we have it's a wonderful call. This hour is going by too fast. I like when it go by fast, and I don't like when it go by fast. But thank you, caller 78, and he is going to take the vaccine. And I highly agree with him. I'm sure if I was 78, I probably would have been doing the same as well. So thank you, caller. You're a wonderful example to the rest of us. You're a great patriot. So again, you're listening to the Wake Up Guyana show with your host, yours truly, Tony from Mahaicony, on 99.1 FM radio in Demerara and Essequibo at 99.5 Berbice. We just have a few minutes remaining, and I would like to take this remaining minutes to tell all the listeners how grateful I am for your calls, for listening, for making this program fun, educational. Thank you for those who give me constructive criticism. Thank you for those who give me compliments. Thank you for all who is listening. Thank you for those who are trying to help this young lady who called earlier about being in some financial difficulties. Brothers and sisters, this is a difficult time we're going through. We all have to come together. We all have to unite. We all have to become one, because if we are united, we will make it through these dark days, these dark times. These are times unlike we've ever seen in our generation. These are times we have not seen in over 100 years. The last epidemic like this was over 100 years ago. And so, yes, these are difficult times. Yes, these are dark days. But I want to put it to you. I want to put this to you, that sometimes, no matter how dark the cloud is, no matter how dark the cloud is, that the sun always find a way to shine. And I always looking for that sun in those dark clouds. And the way we're going to make it through these difficult times, we have to turn to the God of our understanding. the God who can help us, the God who can protect us, the God who can keep us, and the God who can strengthen us. And yes, we are not going through just a medical pandemic. We're not just going through a financial crisis, but we're also going through mental and spiritual challenges. And so, brothers and sisters, as I leave you with these words. Let not your heart be troubled. If you believe in God, believe He will take care of you during these difficult and trying times. And so, here I say goodbye to you. Please listen again tomorrow and every day from Monday to Friday to the Wake Up Guyana show with your host just for today, Tony from Mahaicony on Kaieteur Radio, 991 Radio in Demerara and Essequibo, and 99.5 in Berbice. The time is now 1500, and this is your host, Tony from Mahaicony, saying to you, may God give you the desires of your heart for this new year. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.